Now to 11 Alive's Liza Lucas, who is live in a decider county, Gwinnett County, where it is the final day for early voting statewide.
So Liza, more than 50% of registered voters as of this morning have already cast their ballot.
That's right, and we've just seen election workers start preparing for their day here in Gwinnett. They're putting out the signs. Less than an hour until polls open, as you mentioned, for that final day of early voting, the final day to cast your ballot prior to Tuesday's election day. And as you mentioned, we've already seen extreme turnout that has really shattered records set during the 2020 presidential race. Of course, we'll be watching those numbers as they further unfold from the Secretary of State's office today. Now, the state's office also continuing to promote efforts they say are happening behind the scenes to ensure a fair election. Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger pointing to the technology that has helped streamline the voting process, the clean voter rolls, he says. Also, things like electronic poll pads, which he says help get voters checked in under 2 minutes. Now, at last check with the state elections office, the state was reporting few situations where there have been long lines, but heads up, the Secretary of State's office is expecting turnout to increase today.
I got checked through in 47 seconds, really fast check-in, and then voted in 7 minutes. We want voters to have a great voter experience, and now all these early vote totals that we're having right now have to be reported on by 8 p.m., 1 hour after the polls close on Tuesday. That's going to be 70 to 75% of all the votes cast in Georgia will be reported by 8 p.m.
A little preview there from Secretary Brad Raffensperger about how we'll see those voter tallies start to come in on Election Day. And as we look to Election Day, we're also hearing more from the Secretary of State's office, their message to voters as we start to talk about and anticipate the results. We'll have that for you ahead at 6:30. Sending it back to you.